Gardermoen Airport Information Alpha. 1658 Zulu. Wind variable. Few clouds at 700. Temperature 13. Dew point 12. QNH 1026. Landing and departing runways 01 left, 01 right. Transition level 070. Read back all hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Alpha.
Gardermoen clearance, good evening. Nordic 972 Mike Kilo with information Alpha. Request IFR clearance to Flesland.
Nordic 972 Mike Kilo, Gardermoen delivery. Thanks for Alpha. Expect runway 01 left, Atla 5 Alpha departure. Initial climb to 7,000 feet. Squawk 2262.
Clear to Flesland via the Atla 5 Alpha departure, then as filed, initial climb to 7,000, squawk 2262 and expect runway 01 left for Nordic 972 Mike Kilo.
Nordic 972 Mike Kilo, read back correct. Contact ground 121.905 when ready for push or start.
Ground on 121.905, Nordic 2 Mike Kilo. Gardermoen ground, Nordic 972 Mike Kilo, request pushback and startup please.
Nordic 972 Mike Kilo, Gardermoen ground, pushback approved, face west.
Pushback approved, face west, Nordic 972 Mike Kilo.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead. We've been cleared for pushback and start. They want the tail to our left. Roger that. Ready for pushback. Tail to the left. Release brake brake, please. Brakes released. Pushback complete. Park brake, please. Brake set. Steering pin is pulled. Watch for the salute and release from guidance on your right. Have a good flight.
Lufthansa 5 Yankee Lima, request taxi to assigned gate.
Lufthansa 5 Yankee Lima, gate 52 taxi via Bravo 6 Juliet.
Gate 52 taxi via Bravo 6 Juliet, Lufthansa 5 Yankee Lima.
Guide on ground, Nordic 972 Mike Kilo, request taxi please.
Nordic 972 Mike Kilo, runway 01 left taxi via Golf, November, Alpha 1.
Runway 01 left taxi via Golf, November, Alpha 1, Nordic 972 Mike Kilo.
Scandinavian 93 Foxtrot, request taxi to allocated gate.
Scandinavian 93 Foxtrot, gate 51 taxi via Bravo 6, Juliet, Sierra, Lima, Oscar.
Gate 51 taxi via Bravo 6, Juliet Sierra, Lima Oscar, Scandinavian 93 Foxtrot.
All aircraft be advised, information Bravo now current, QNH 1026. Nordic 972 Mike Kilo, contact Gardermoen Tower 120.1.
120.1, Nordic 2 Mike Kilo. Gardermoen Tower, Nordic 972 Mike Kilo, runway 01 left, ready for departure.
Nordic 972 Mike Kilo, Gardermoen Tower, wind 335 at 2, runway 01 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 01 left, cleared for takeoff, Nordic 2 Mike Kilo.
Nordic 972 Mike Kilo, contact Oslo final departure 128.9er.
128.9er, Nordic 2 Mike Kilo. Oslo final departure, Nordic 972 Mike Kilo, 3000 feet.
Nordic 972 Mike Kilo, Oslo final departure. Good afternoon, identified. Climb to flight level 140.
Climb to flight level 140, Nordic 2 Mike Kilo.
Amapola 3135, cleared direct Valpo, cross Valpo at or above 5,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 01 left.
Cleared direct Valpo, cross Valpo at or above 5,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 01 left, Amapola 3135.
Nordic 972 Mike Kilo, contact Polaris Control 118.55.
118.55, Nordic 2 Mike Kilo. Have a good evening. Polaris Control, good evening, Nordic 972 Mike Kilo, flight level 125.
Nordic 972, Mike Kilo, Polaris Control, identified, climb to flight level 280.
Climb to flight level 280, Nordic 2 Mike Kilo.
Nordic 543, climb to flight level 410.
Climb to flight level 410, Nordic 543.
Scandinavian 4032, contact Oslo final approach 128.9er.
Contact Oslo final approach 128.9er, Scandinavian 4032. Polaris Control, Wider 0592. Good afternoon through flight level 080 for flight level 110.
Wider 0592, Polaris Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 220.
Climb to flight level 220, Wider 0592. Control, Nordic 544, good afternoon through flight level 166 for flight level 190 direct at lab.
Nordic 543, Polaris Control, expect Reaper 3 Lima, runway 01 left.
Expect Reaper 3 Lima, runway 01 left, Nordic 543.
Nordic 544, Polaris Control, good afternoon, radar contact, climb to flight level 410.
Climb to flight level 410, Nordic 544.
Nordic 972, Mike Kilo, Polaris Control, expect Pesu 3 Papa, runway 35.
Expect Pesu 3 Papa, runway 35, Nordic 972 Mike Kilo. Nordic 972 Mike Kilo, we're ready for descent now.
Nordic 972, Mike Kilo, Pesu 3, Papa, runway 35, descend to flight level 170.
Pesu 3 Papa, runway 35, descend to flight level 170, Nordic 2 Mike Kilo.
Nordic 544, Polaris Control, expect Ropan 2 Tango, runway 36.
Expect Ropan 2 Tango, runway 36, Nordic 544.
Wider 07, Papa Alpha, contact Flesland approach 126.1. Contact Flesland approach 126.1, Wider 07, Papa Alpha. Nordic 545, Polaris Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 410.
Climb to flight level 410, Nordic 545.
Wider 0540, Polaris Control, expect Genvi 1 Papa, runway 35.
Expect Genvi 1 Papa, runway 35, Wider 0540.
Wider 0175, contact Fleesland approach 126.1.
Contact Cleveland approach 126.1, Wider 0175.
Polaris Control, Lot 6 Papa Uniform, good afternoon, descending via Luni 4 Lima, flight level 176.
Lot 6 Papa Uniform, Polaris Control identified. Nordic 972, Mike Kilo, descend to flight level 100.
Descend to flight level 100, Nordic 2 Mike Kilo.
Nordic 545, descend to flight level 140.
Descend to flight level 140, Nordic 545.
Nordic 414, descend to 4,600 feet, QNH 1027.
Descend to 4,600 feet, QNH 1027, Nordic 414.
Nordic 414, cleared direct VAVOP, cross VAVOP at or above 4,600 feet, cleared ILS runway 24.
Cleared
Cleared direct VAVOP, cross VAVOP at or above 4,600 feet. Cleared ILS runway 24, Nordic 414.
Nordic 972, Mike Kilo. Contact Friesland approach 126.1.
126.1, Nordic to Mike Kilo. Friesland approach, Nordic 972 Mike Kilo with information Mike, descending through flight level 134.
Nordic 972 Mike Kilo Friesland approach, QNH 1029er, expect the ILS Whiskey runway 35 with the coded transition.
Expect the ILS Whiskey runway 35 with the coded transition, QNH 1029er, Nordic to Mike Kilo.
Friesland, Widerøe 540, flight level 106 with information November.
Widerøe 540 Friesland approach, QNH 1029er, expect the ILS Whiskey runway 35 with the RIVIP transition.
QNH 1029er, expect the ILS Whiskey runway 35 with the RIVIP transition, Widerøe 540.
Widerøe 175, descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1029er.
Descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1029er, Widerøe 175.
Widerøe 459, descend to flight level 080.
Descend to flight level 080, Widerøe 459.
Nordic 972 Mike Kilo, descend to flight level 080.
Descend to flight level 080, Nordic to Mike Kilo.
Widerøe 540, descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1029er.
Descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1029er, Widerøe 540.
Widerøe 175, cleared direct coded, cross-coded at or above 3,000 feet, cleared ILS Whiskey runway 35.
Cleared direct coded, cross-coded at or above 3,000 feet. Cleared ILS Whiskey runway 35, Widerøe 175.
Nordic 972 Mike Kilo, descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1029er.
Descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1029er, Nordic to Mike Kilo.
Widerøe 7 Papa Alpha, contact Friesland Tower 119er decimal 1, bye-bye.
Over to Tower 119er decimal 1, Widerøe 7 Papa Alpha.
Wideroo 540, cleared direct revip, cross revip at or above 3,000 feet, cleared ILS Whiskey runway 35.
Cleared direct revip, cross revip at or above 3,000 feet, cleared ILS Whiskey runway 35, Wideroo 540.
Nordic 972, Mike Kilo, cleared direct goaded, cross goaded at or above 3,000 feet, cleared ILS Whiskey runway 35.
Clear direct goaded, cross goaded at or above 3,000 feet, clear for ILS Whiskey runway 35, Nordic to Mike Kilo.
Wideroo 175, contact Flesland Tower 119.1. Bye-bye.
Contact Tower 119.1, Wideroo 175.
Flesland, Wideroo 6 Zulu Papa. Good afternoon. Flight level 130 with information November.
Wideroo 6 Zulu Papa Flesland approach. QNH 1029er, expect the ILS Whiskey runway 35 with the revip transition.
QNH 1029er, expect the ILS Whiskey runway 35 with the revip transition. Wideroo 6 Zulu Papa.
Wideroo 540, contact Flesland Tower 119.1. Bye-bye.
Over to Tower 119.1, Wideroo 540.
Nordic 972 Mike Kilo, contact Flesland Tower 119.1.
Tower on 119.1, Nordic to Mike Kilo. Flesland Tower, Nordic 972 Mike Kilo, ILS 35.
Nordic 972, Mike Kilo, Flesland Tower. Continue.
Continue, Nordic to Mike Kilo.
Wideroo 540, wind 260 at 4, runway 35 cleared to land.
Runway 35 cleared to land, Wideroo 540.
Wideroo 540, exit next available taxiway.
Exit next available taxiway, Wideroo 540.
972, Mike Kilo, wind 260 at 4, runway 35 cleared to land.
Runway 35 clear to land, Nordic 2 Mike Kilo.
Nordic 972, Mike Kilo, exit next available taxiway.
Exit next available taxiway, Nordic 2 Mike Kilo.
Nordic 972 Mike Kilo, contact ground 121.9er.
121.9er, Nordic 2 Mike Kilo. Place land ground, Nordic 972 Mike Kilo, request taxi to the assigned gate.
Nordic 972 Mike Kilo, gate 24, taxi at pilot's discretion.
Gate 24, taxi at pilot's discretion, Nordic 2 Mike Kilo.
Migrator 3165, ramp 8, request pushback.
Migrator 3165, Flesland ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face south.
Pushback and engine start approved, face south, Migrator 3165.